Hello and welcome back to Combat Mission Final Blitzkrieg, the Rollbahn Day campaign. It's like 2 hours after we broke through at Honsfeld and drove through the darkness there, and we're now at Bullingen. And it says here, having broken through at Honsfeld, continue northwards to Bullingen. Your main objective is to secure the fuel dump in Bullingen, preserve 45 points. Now that's interesting, that's like the second or third time ever I've seen a preserve objective. I think that was more common in like the Shock Force games, where they had missions like, I don't know, blow up the terrorists, but don't blow up the mosque or something like that. Basically, as far as I understand it, if an area has a preserve objective, you get deducted points if you destroy elements of it, like houses in there. I think that's how it works. We will look at it on the map later. There are also 2 US divisional airfields housing observation aircraft. These should be overrun too if time allows. Touch 15 points each, so just drive on there, blow everything up. Touch the industrial area near Bullingen Bahnhof, 25 points. This represents the wrong turn the Spitze took during the battle, resulting in the group fighting tank destroyers north en route towards Würzfeld. Okay, I don't know exactly how that will play out, but we're gonna do it. 50 points are awarded for keeping friendly casualties below 30% and inflicting casualties above 30%. Beware the temperature has risen slightly and the ground conditions are beginning to change from frozen and the snow is starting to melt, so yeah. Apparently we will be getting reinforcements later from Honsfeld. They're mopping up there. And army strength in the area is unknown. It is unlikely to be particularly well organized to include tanks. Bullingen is a rest area. So it's still kind of dark, but I think it will become relatively bright. I mean, it's a long mission, it's 2.5 hours. Will become relatively bright. It also seems like the kind of mission where it will take a while for us to gain contact, but I will still drive relatively carefully. Now, I only have the spearhead right now that we had last mission. I mounted 1 engineer squad on the 2nd Panzer here, just to have additional eyes. I don't want to pop the tankers out. I'd rather lose maybe a demolition charge or 2. So yeah, for now we will just probe down the throat slowly. Probably here is where there will be a defensive line, is my guess. But can never be too careful. Similar to how we drove through the forest in the beginning of that one scenario. So yeah, let's start. Leading with the Panther of Berlin. Should switch that off. Terrain, by the way, is always, I don't think I mentioned that before, but as always in this campaign, the terrain is quite cool, very realistic, very long range, clearly based on the real thing. This is what an Ardennes map should look like. Okay, we will wait here at the first crossroad for a bit, but this was mostly to get our convoy starting here. But yeah, got a little overview, but obviously visibility is still fairly low. I will split up at this next crossroad with one part going down here along this axis and the other along here, so that way we can attack our first objective from 2 lanes, which is that divisional airfield. One thing I think I maybe didn't mention last scenario is that I really liked that one, because it was quite creative in terms of its objectives. I mean, due to the realistic nature of combat mission, there is very often a lack of creative mission design. It's mostly just, seize that, defend this, yada yada. And I mean, there was an element of that, of course, and there's only so much you can do. But within the framework, it was quite creative. So here's the airstrip, and this is the fuel dump that we have to take. And there's actually a fuel dump here. Although, as you can see, that looks kind of too weird, but yeah, that's the fuel dump. Now, one thing I'm wondering is, how does this preserve objective actually work? obviously, well, if you look at it, these houses are part of it. But these objects, do they actually exist? Can I destroy them by mistake and this gets deducted from the points? How does this work? Oh damn, anyway. We will see. We're just gonna be a bit more careful over there, I think. Oh, there's actually shit going on. Okay, 1 second. Let's pause. Let's rewind. Oh, there's a penetration as well. That can't be good. Okay. I guess we missed the action there. A little bit of lag because of the big map. Here we go. Yeah, I told the Panther to stop here because he was getting a bit ahead of himself and the convoy. That looked like a bazooka. No dead, slight damage. No, it was a rifle grenade. Oh, okay. Okay, so apparently there's scattered troops around. That's annoying. Especially now that now the convoy is messed up. Okay, we'll have to deal with that later. I will dismount these and check for more. But yeah, that's why it's good that there's such a long time limit here. Seems like these guys fled. See if we can spot them. He still remembers where he got shot from. Kind of an awkward position we're in right now. I will have to hunt forward with the engineers. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. I really have not a lot of info. Would be nice to have a platoon of Panzergrenadiers. Or even the not Volkssturm. Or even the Fallschirmjäger from earlier, even though they were crap. Oh. Oh, I thought those weren't open fire. Oh, I think there was friendly fire shrapnel. Okay. Okay, moving up again to see where the next ambush is, although there wasn't much of an ambush, I guess. Need to pick up that dude. Of course, no, I don't have the infantry forward, but in the event it was actually the Hanomag who spotted them first, so I will keep that forward now. Question is if anybody else will pop up on the Hanomag MG now that the crewman has been shot out. Oh yeah, that was the one that got hit by the Greyhound. Okay, moving on. And the next crossroads. As I said, I will split up my forces. Ah, shit. Okay, at least I didn't get heavily damaged, but this wasn't ideal. I think that's close attack as well. Okay, bazooka guy killed. Okay, I think this is a bigger ambush. I see hand grenades being thrown. Tracks are heavily damaged now. This is abstracted close attack. Not yet completely immobilized, but it can happen. Okay, now and again the fucking pathfinding craps out. Try to get out of the ambush zone. I popped smoke as well. And I'm not sure he actually popped smoke, but... Oh, that didn't look good. Alright, still driving. Oh, there's more here, huh? Oh, it's immobilized. And that's the HQ as well. And they have more bazookas. There are quite a few spotting contacts now. And to be honest, I don't have the infantry to push through something like this. I really have to wait for my infantry to catch up. Especially in these lighting conditions. Ah, crap. Okay, the driver got damaged, but not so much the tank so far. Yeah, we're kind of shooting blindly in the dark here, and I only have like 9 guys as infantry here. Oh, that was a good shot with the rifle nade. I mean, I'm not too sad about losing a Hanumak. In my opinion, these are crap in this engine and in most games like that. So that's fine. Okay, so far lost 1 tank immobilized and 1 Hanumak. And some minor damage on the other one. Or some of the other ones, I should say. I hope I will get reinforcement soon. The smoke is actually kind of in a decent spot. I could use that later to move my inf up. I mean, well, such as it is. Okay, these guys have clearly run away. Don't know about these, so I need infantry to check that out. Who's saying that? That sounds like defeatism. Actually, that's probably the crew. We got our reinforcements in form of the Grenadier platoon from last time. So now we have to wait for them to move up. They kind of spawned in a weird place here, it's annoying. Yeah, kind of an awkward position we're in here. I think these may also have flat or been killed, but with these visibility conditions it's hard to tell. These are probably still there, at least partly. I really don't want to use my engineers more, because then I will lose the satchel charges that might be useful later. Oh, I thought it got stuck, but no. Really not the infantry force I need. Oh, they are still in the hedges there. Or a bit behind, I guess.
Feind voraus!
It's always a lag, isn't it? And here comes the cavalry. Although ironically the cavalry hears the infantry. Okay, let's put some pressure on them. With the newly arrived infantry in support. Oh, what the fuck? I did not expect a flamethrower attack, not gonna lie. Apparently this degrades that... I've never seen a flamethrower used against a tank in this thing. Seems to degrade the tracks. Well, a little bit. No, the grenades do that though. All that track damage. But okay, this should get some firefight going here that we can hopefully win. And I'm kind of glad my infantry didn't run into that. Okay, now we're getting some more bodies into the fight here. That's a heavy machine gun team, interestingly. Now these American HMGs need to be set up to work. They can't be used without the tripod like the German one. Really a stronger position than I thought initially. Anyway, that's enough for today. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.